So welcome. I am Mother Ithica. Ithica. And I am the representative for the hand healers, or for some energetic healing, because sometimes you don't actually place the hands on the person to touch. You may have them above, or just using the space around. So yes, we don't always touch them. With hand healing or energetic healing, but we're just going to call it hand healing, because even though we don't always touch, this is what we use. This is where it comes through and where we process. We use the hands, in many different ways when we are healing. As we said, sometimes we touch the person or the animal, depending on what is required. Other times we just have our hands above, so that in between the hand and the physical being, there is an enablement of energy in between, and that creates a flow like that, back and forth. And in that space that you're creating, what you're allowing to happen is, instead of having the touching like that and there is this immediate connection, you are allowing that energy space to flow, to cleanse itself, to move somewhat. And you are just acting, instead of being the vessel, if you like, you are acting as the vehicle, just the vehicle to move it. So there is a difference, and the difference occurs, or occurs depending on the individual that you are helping, insofar as their preference, but also sometimes you want to create that elongated space so that the energy has a lot of space to move, because sometimes that's actually what's required. The person themselves can't release, can't get that energy to move. So you're creating the space for that. When you are touching directly, it's a very comforting experience, and it's a very nourishing and nurturing experience, because that person often doesn't even have the confidence or the ability themselves even to consider that they have any control over the energy that is causing this. So there are many different reasons why you would be hands-on and why you would actually have that space in between. Another thing that we do with energy healing with the hands is that we might go to a plant, a tree, water, something that's in nature, and we might, if you like, gather the energy. So instead of a herbalist who would go and pick the herb or the plant and then make a concoction with it to use, we would gather the energy from the plant. In doing that, we are, if you like, getting the concentrated energy, bringing it into us, and then we would disperse it onto into somebody, or around them, onto them. But by doing that as well, we are like the herbalist, but just in a different way. We are sending the message to the natural element of what this other person needs. So let's say that the person has got a digestive problem and it's really chronic. We would be with that person and take the energy of that person, wander through nature, until we find something that we immediately connect with, or that we feel has a similar vibration, a similar energy, or totally opposite, depending on what is required for that person. And we put complete trust in this exchange of energy. We put complete trust in that it will guide us and give us the corresponding energetic being, if you like, where we can gather the energy and take back to the person over here who has the chronic digestive problem. And so so there is a real, not just a gathering from that natural element, but a real communion of energy, and a movement, a transference of energy. And through that transference, there is a cleansing, and there is a knowledge gaining, and so on and so on and so on. So for us, energy healing, or with our hands, is many and varied. There are just so many ways that you can experience it, and that you can express it, and that you can offer it to people. So yes, that's the energy healers. As I said at the beginning, my name is Ithica, Mother Ithica, and we are all of the energy healers that we specialize in the energy healing. We feel always so excited when we come to meet somebody and start that process of finding out about them and exchanging energy, and really developing and growing and opening up both ourselves and the being that we are helping. And we do of course, we do humans, but a lot of our work is done with animals, because animals really live on that energetic field. Humans, of course, do, but they're also very much in their head, and very much in their emotions and what have you. But animals don't have the same abilities that humans have. But they have this marvelous and very special ability to be really living on that energetic plane. And so they are very receptive to energetic healing. So for us, we've done a lot of work with animals, and we find it so rewarding, because the animal knows, absolutely knows, the work that's been done for them, and they are so appreciative, so loving. And what's interesting is sometimes the animal knows what you're there for, and it will not want to be with you. It will try to get away, because there's so much in that energetic field. They really feel the fear of loss of that problem. Because a lot of humans hold on to issues or problems, because if it's gone, then what do they have? Who are they without that? So there is this element of fear. And animals, because they live on that energetic plane, they are really feeling that. So sometimes you have to really coax the animal, but once you've got them over the line, the way that they respond, and the way that they reply back to you, and the energy that they give back, and the gratitude, it's such a rewarding experience for us, for the animal, and for whomever bought the animal, the owner, because humans think that they own animals. So that's the work that we do. If you're interested in any of this kind of work, we would really like to talk to you, and please feel free to get in touch with us. We hope you have enjoyed listening to us, and we send so many blessings to you and your animals. Thank you.